Welcome to Njenje Media Channel. This is a channel where we explore the truth behind the headlines. I am Mike Udenta. Court awards 200,000 naira damages to Omoyele Sowore against DSS. This happened as Professor Soyinka and Senator Ahmed Sani stormed the court in solidarity support for Omoyele Sowore. A federal high court sitting in Abuja has today, being Wednesday, the 12th of February 2020, awarded a 200,000 naira damages against the Department of Security Services, the DSS, payable to the convener of the Revolution Now protest, that is Omoyele Sowore. The Nobel laureate, Professor Soyinka, and the Senator Shehu Sani, on Wednesday today, stormed the Federal High Court in Abuja in solidarity support with Omoyele Sowore. If you recall, Sowore is being prosecuted for organizing a nationwide protest Revolution Now campaign. The federal government, or rather the Federal High Court in Abuja on Wednesday, fined the federal government the sum of 200,000 for causing an adjournment of trial of Sahara Reporters publisher Omoyele Sowore on frivolous ground. Now, the key word here is frivolous. That means the government has no case, but they are trying to use the same thing that they criticize in order to delay this trial just to punish Sowore. Justice Ijeoma Ojukwu, who described the prosecution's request for the adjournment as frivolous and uncalled for, postponed the trial till tomorrow, being Thursday. He warned, however, that the proceedings will not continue if the prosecution fail to present evidence that they have paid the 200,000 naira to Sowore, or if they fail to bring the money tomorrow in court. That is going to be a very interesting day tomorrow. She condemned the late filing of amended charges and service of same on defense in the open court on Wednesday, meaning that they have failed to file in on time the amended amended charges, because every time they keep moving the goalpost, every time they keep changing whatever they have charged Sowore, from cyber stalking to terrorism to online terrorism, so they keep changing the goalpost every single time. The judge also expressed dissatisfaction with the prosecution's failure to serve all the necessary documents as ordered by the court over the last 7 weeks. What it means is, in the last 7 weeks, the federal government of Nigeria has been incompetent and has not deemed it fit to serve the documents as requested by law, as requested by the court. You cannot be trying someone and you allow that person to be on bail without presenting the proper papers. This is not a banana republic and this is not a kangaroo court. The prosecution counsel, Mr. Kayode Alilu, from the office of the Attorney General, says he explained to the court that the amendment of the charges followed the taking over of the cases from the Department of the DSS. Basically, the DSS has handed over this case to the Attorney General of the Federation. He further asked for an adjournment to effect the service on the defense. Now, in the last 7 weeks, they were not able to serve Omoyele Sowore and his legal team. They are only asking for an extension to serve them now. The question that we at Njenje Media must ask is, what have they been doing in the last 7 weeks? Yet these are people who keep receiving fat salaries but cannot do the basics when it comes to issues of law. The defense lawyer, Mr. Ala-Igbo Fasuka, SAN, contended that the prosecution were not prepared for trial and urged the court to strike out the case. That is the most commonest thing and the most sensible thing to request, because if they have failed to even file a charge in the last 7 good weeks, that means they are not ready. He further said that the prosecution's request for an adjournment was frivolous and an indication of their lack of diligence in the prosecution of this case. But Alilu, that is the prosecution, opposed the application for the strikeout of these charges. He went further to cite Section 396, subsection 5 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act of 2011, which he said grant parties in a criminal case to ask for an adjournment up to 5 times, then we in Ginger Media will now ask, how many times have they asked for this adjournment? Does this not show a sign of unseriousness if they will keep asking for adjournment? It's because it appears they do not have a concrete case for Sowore, except that they want to just punish him for being bold enough to challenge the government. The judge finally in a ruling refused to strike out the case today, but awarded 200,000 naira cost against the prosecution, that is against the federal government, and in favor of the defense, that is in favor of Omoyele Sowore. We can all see what the nation is turning into. There is no justice. But let us watch and see if by tomorrow Justice Ojukwu will do the needful and throw out this case, because this case has no merit. Once more, this is Njenje Media channel. Subscribe to this channel for more updates.